If you're a loyal follower of Hollywood Unlocked, you know that this girl is not the happiest with me right now because I always got something to say. I talked about her lackluster album sales. I talked about her getting shot in the foot. I talked about her not coming on our show and going on Marie Claire. I always have something to say about Megan Thee Stallion because in many ways, I'm going to take credit for this. Let's put the video of Megan and Cardi together. No sound. I'm going to take some credit. I introduced them and I brought them together. Now, why is Meg acting like she's Cardi's best friend but ain't came on my show and I introduced them? I don't want to be her best friend, but I would appreciate some respect. That's just kind of how it works around here. I look out for you, you come look out for me. I introduce you to Cardi B. You get a song that goes #1 on the chart, stays there for 4 weeks, breaks records all over the world, bigger than what you did with Beyonce. And you don't even come on the show. So she doesn't like that I have a lot to say about that. Now, I don't know if you know her former stylist, Ejking, but this is EJ. Now, I've known EJ for 10 years. Can we get this up, please? This is EJ. I've known EJ for 10 years, okay? EJ has been styling Christina Milian, Megan Good. Who are some of the other people? Chris Brown. He was Chris Brown stylist for a long time. And Karrueche. Now, he was at the party. Now, if you've been following their drama, Megan and EJ fell out, and apparently she let him go or whatever. And so, or they didn't fall out. She let him go, but she didn't tell him she let him go. She just stopped booking him and booked somebody else. And I guess she didn't pay him his money. That's what the people are saying. And she didn't pay him like 10 grand or whatever. Maybe because she's a savage. Ooh. Get it? You get it? Like she's a savage. So EJ went on Instagram and aired out that he was no longer working with her. And this is the video in case you didn't see it. Take a look.
This was a person that I was with for a year strong. To where even I wasn't with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So of course it hurts, but the reality is, Joey, I didn't work with enough people in this business that I've been knowing longer than Megan, that I had to learn to get over. You know what I'm saying? The history on something doesn't change the expiration. Everybody not gonna agree or rock. I don't want to force anything. I don't want to force people in my life. I don't want to force people to stay in my life. I don't want to force me to be in theirs. I don't want to force nothing. That is not me. And I'm not gonna chase nobody. I'm not gonna chase anybody. I don't give a fuck who they are. Bitch, at this point in my life, we are all grown. I love the friendships that I have with people. I love the people in my life. I genuinely have enough people and celebrity friends in my life to have in my life that I'm content.
Now, that's what EJ had to say. Now, I've known EJ for a long time, and I never call EJ about his clients because he's not one of the people in Hollywood who will, give you the tea on what his clients are doing. Some people are. He's not that guy. So I can't call him and ask him, like, what's Karrueche doing? What's Megan doing? I've never had that conversation with him. The conversation I had with him where I posted a picture on my Instagram where I said he was spilling the tea was when he was telling me that he had slept with Jeffree Star's boyfriend, the boy, what's his name? Andre Marhold, and that they had been sleeping together for 4 years. I spilled that tea here. But anyway, those two, so he had posted on Instagram. Well, guess what, baby? The two of them ran into each other at the party. And I'm going to tell you this, and I'm telling you this as a first-hand observer. I love to drink. I haven't drank a lot in the last several months because, as you know, I've had surgery. I've had all types of other things and COVID and everything, and I haven't had nowhere to go. But I did sip a little during the party. And alcohol was flowing throughout the entire party. There was bottles at every table. There was no bar because of COVID, but everybody that came in with their mask and sat down in their table with their people in their bubble had their alcohol. Baby, when I tell you that she sees EJ in the party, and she, from what I heard, I didn't see this part, but she flips him off from across the room. So EJ's like, what's up? And he's talking to her, whatever. So she comes over to EJ and all I see is all this, right? All of this in the face or whatever. And EJ's trying to explain himself, and they having a conversation. She's doing all this. And mind you, like, we all have security. I have security. Everybody has security. There's security everywhere. And they this, and this. Megan was drunk as hell and super aggressive. And she's a big girl. She's a big girl. And when you got a big girl stand over you doing, and EJ's big. He's tall. So they doing all this. Baby, out of nowhere, JT from the City Girls runs over, and she's all up in EJ's face, and she's trying to get him. So security is pulling her back. Okay? So security's pulling her back. So apparently JT was trying to step in for Megan, and she was trying to check EJ because from what I heard she said was she was telling him she didn't like the fact that he was online talking shit about Megan. Now, I didn't know that Megan and the City Girls were cool like that. I think we have a picture of them at the party. I don't know. I didn't know that they were cool. Now, apparently, my photographer got this picture of them and Tommy. Hey, Tommy, because I'm going to tell you about how Tommy and JT almost got in a fight next. All right, so, yes. Mind you, I stayed away from all that ratchet shit because I had Louis Vuitton on from head to toe, and you wasn't about to fuck my expensive ass shit up. Not these threads. No, ma'am. So, Megan, as you can see, that's how she looked. She looked really pretty. JT looked really pretty. Tommy had the Gucci on, and Tommy looked great. I don't know if that's a tag there. She's going to return it afterwards, but no, I'm just playing. That's a belt. That's the belt. That's the belt. But anyway, Tommy looked really fucking hot. And JT and Megan. So apparently, JT's doing all of this. Security's snatching JT. Security's now snatching Megan. Cardi's there just dancing, and she stops and she's like, what's happening? Cardi literally wants all women to get along. Like, she just wants all the women to get along. She wants to show women love. She invited all the girls out to have a good time, and it looked like the girls couldn't control their liquor. Well, when I saw JT, now put the picture of me and City Girls up. When I saw the City Girls and JT, everybody pointed out that JT's face was looking very like non-trustworthy. And I ain't gonna lie, I read her vibe. I could tell, you know, she probably didn't want to get close to me because of what she's heard. A lot of people buy into what they hear, and then they start acting weird, and it makes me weird, and then all of a sudden we not cool, right? So JT, I believe, had too much to drink. Are you ready for this, T? Because I can't even believe it. JT wants to take a picture with Megan, so she takes her cell phone, and you know how sometimes your screen gets dirty? She then rubbed it on Tommy. She rubbed her phone on Tommy's Gucci. Now, this is Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. Y'all know goddamn well Tommy don't fucking play. She started rubbing her phone on Tommy, and Tommy goes the fuck off, and she checks JT, and then JT tries to check Tommy, and then all of a sudden commotion where they then had to talk, and I've understood that they've pieced it up and they've moved on, but JT took the phone and wiped it on the girl like she was an armrest. That was Gucci. I don't give a fuck if it was not Burger Barn, but like Dollar Save. Or whatever the store, huh?
Dress Bar.
Dress Bar?
Yeah.
Is that this place?
Yeah.
Dress Barn. Tell me somewhere else cheap. Dymark. What else? Glitter. Girl, Mariah Carey. I don't care what it is. She rubbed her dirty cell phone on Tommy. Now, here's why I'm going to give Tommy props, because Tommy, as you know, would have knocked the bitch out. Tommy don't play around. Tommy, and she was liquored up. We were all liquored up. She wasn't drunk. Tommy was actually very nice to me. Shout out to Tommy. Very, very nice. Gave me really good compliments about the thing I told y'all not to talk about later. But she was really sweet. She looked really good. The girl, JT, took her phone and rubbed it off on the girl. Then, I guess when she confronted Tommy, when Tommy confronted her, she then said, girl, it's not a big deal. She took her cell phone and rubbed it on her own dress. And Tommy, I mean, JT, we've seen you with the stains on your clothes. You may not care. What? You saw that picture where she had the stain. Remember, and the fans point out. But, I mean, I have stains on my clothes sometimes. Either way, it's your clothes. You could do what you want to do. And so that fight almost happened. It was so much commotion going on at one time. And I have to tell you, This is why I don't go to hip hop events or events where there's hip hop people. And I'm not judging you, but yes, I am. Because, you know, Meek was there. Who else was there? DJ Drama, who we've talked about beating his girlfriend, was there with the girlfriend. It was so many people there, right? But at the end of the day, like, people know how to behave. Meek was very polite. DJ Drama didn't say nothing to me. People know how to behave when you go out. And I just felt like maybe the city girls are just a little ratchet, which is cool. I fuck with that. But there's a time and a place, and it's not at Cardi B's birthday. Now go back to Megan really quick. Put Megan up. Now this girl right here, I'm telling you right now, she has a problem. I'm telling you right now, whatever happened with her and Tory, there's more to the story. I've seen her in action. I've seen her be aggressive. I've seen her all up in his voice. And somebody next to her said she told EJ, I should beat your ass. At Cardi B's birthday party? Now, baby, when I tell you, Tory, you need to subpoena EJ. You need to subpoena cameras from the event. You need to start building your story that you were being attacked and had to defend yourself because she was beating you up. Now, I'm not here to say that that's what happened, and I'm not here to condone, you know, shooting a woman, because now she's on this whole protect black women shit, and she's trying to blend the lines between, you know, Breonna Taylor getting shot in her home and killed by the police while she was sleeping with her man and got up because she thought she was being robbed, and her probably drunk attacking her fucking boyfriend the way she attacked her stylist for wanting his money. How do you attack somebody who wants their money? Pay me. And if I say I don't work with you, so what? And I know that Megan believes that I and EJ and everybody is conspiring against her. And that's because she's young, she's naive, and she has a lot of people in her head telling her don't fuck with Jasonlee because he's this and he's that and he's out to get you. I'm telling you, in all fairness, Megan, I called you today to get the tea directly from you and to talk to you, and you didn't answer the phone because you probably don't trust me, and that's cool. I'm still going to do my job. And I still open up my platforms to you if you ever want to come on. But as of right now, the way I look at it, there's no way. You'll never be a Cardi B. You'll never be a Beyonce. You'll never be a Rihanna. You'll never be at the level that you aspire to be because you're in your own way. And a lot of times early on, Cardi B used to be in her own fucking way. And sometimes there may be days where she still may get in her own way. But what Cardi has learned is how to get out of her own way and trust people around her and listen to people who give her advice on how she should move. And I'm not saying she's perfect, but by no means are you either. And I just feel like to attack EJ, put him in a position where he can't really say nothing because then it's a gay nigga beating on a girl or talking crazy to a girl. But, you know, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything. And if you guys have fallen out over money or not working together or him posting on Instagram, that was not the place. And I'll also go on to say that I know you believe that I'm conspiring against you. I don't think about you unless I have to talk about you for work, but I do wish you well and I want you to do better. But please keep your hands to yourself, because when you go to court and get on that stand and act like a victim for being shot by your man in a domestic violence situation, potentially, not necessarily, or self-defense, I don't know, but definitely not Breonna Taylor-ish, protecting black women. When you get on that stand, you actually want people to believe you. But I don't look at you as a victim. I look at you as somebody who gets intoxicated, and can't handle her liquor. And so, you know, maybe you jumped on Tory and he defended himself. He's only 4'3" or something like that, you know? But either way, we'll find that out because court's coming up. And, you know, I wish EJ and Meg well. I hate seeing friends fall out. JT, please don't rub nobody the wrong way and don't rub your phone on them. I did invite the City Girls here to the show. I do like the City Girls. I want them to, you know, come on or whatever and have a good time.